Hello you guys and welcome back to the Dufe channel. Today I'm gonna show you a look using all products with Lancome. It has been a while since I actually have sat down and just like do a video of it. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. Sometimes it's just like the nervousness being just like creative. I'm drinking my matcha. It is early in the morning. This is the Absolute Lancome Soft Cream. I'm gonna start with La Base Pro. So La Base Pro, it is a perfecting makeup primer smoothing effect. I believe it is a silicone primer. I'd like to add a little bit of the primer here in areas where I feel like my base or the foundation is a little bit more tricky for me. So I like to press it onto the skin, massage it, you name it, you have it. Today we're gonna go ahead and keep it very natural looking, very diverse, and also a little bit artistic. So if you're into Lancome, this look might interest you. I have these are the Idol tint. These are tint, just basically eye blushers, I call them. You can use them for the as an eyeshadow. I used them before as mascara. They are very pigmented, but they are also very difficult to remove. So I use them as an eyeshadow. You can use them as a cheek, or if you have a highlight version, you can also use them as a highlight. Number 6, this is another tint. And remember, my eyelids are very like just like natural. So if you're more on the natural side and you're somebody who enjoys that type of makeup, this is the makeup look that you have. So I'm gonna use, this is the Lancome number 23. I don't know if they still have this, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply it right here. This is the shade that I'm gonna be using. Again, this is the shade number 6. Gonna grab a little bit more. Now they have this very beautiful point tips in the case that you're looking to probably do a liner with this, so that if you're more on the artistic side, you'll definitely enjoy that. So I'm gonna grab a little bit from the back of my hand, and I like to start first with eyes just because it's very mess free. So let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna pack it up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it up all the way here. So I'm just pressing this color right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fluff out all this stuff right here. So just kind of give it like a beautiful smoky eye. And whatever I have left here, I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it on the brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and, is this beautiful like almost mauve color? Now for the full face, I'm gonna use a couple of concealers that I have here. And now I have a couple of options. I have the Tantidol Ultra Wear. This is the SPF 15. I believe this is the old version. And I also have the Skin Feels Good. This is the SPF 23. Now you can use whatever you like. I've already primed like I mentioned before. So I'm just gonna go ahead and first conceal. I'm just gonna add it in the areas that I feel like I need it the most. For the concealer, I'm gonna utilize a sponge, and this is on the number 335, and I'll just go ahead and apply it like this. Remember to buff it very well. This can be a very full coverage, or it could be like a very natural soft glam. So as you can tell, I'm just blending in. Now, keep in mind, some of the things I have depotted them, like the bronzers, which I'm gonna show you just now. I just like to keep my areas compact. So whenever I have like an item like this, if I'm able, which I have to get into it, I just depot them just very quickly, and then I just put them on C palettes. This one's are by the Pro palette. And so I have this one and by Lancome. Those are the bronzers that I'm gonna utilize today. And let's go ahead and see how this turns out. For the foundation, I'm gonna utilize the number 410 Bisque. Let's see. So let me go ahead and just start with this. And I'm just gonna go ahead and segregate it everywhere I want it to, just because, why not? Now remember, you can go very full coverage with this foundation. So today I'm just gonna keep it very very French couture, very natural looking, but also with the sass of, or with a portion of sass, if that makes any sense. And so I'm just gonna grab whatever is left. I'm just gonna go ahead and press it and then just continue patting it. This is such a beautiful shade. It does not oxidize. I don't remember how many shades they have. I think they have like about 60 shades. This particular foundation has been reformulated so many times. So the last time I checked, they added blue and green pigment to make it look very beautiful for olive skin tones, deeper skin tones. And what is surprising and it's interesting is that while it does has SPF, some of the shades that are under a deeper range, they don't have SPF because it turns the foundation looking a little bit more with a white cast, if that makes any sense. It just kind of looks like odd in pictures and it doesn't look very attractive. So I gotta say that if you're more scared, like, because you know makeup is an investment, and when you're buying something you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I chose right, go with an expert. Because I want to add a little bit more coverage, I'm gonna add another layer of 335 on top of the foundation. As you can tell, the doe foot of this is immense. See how beautiful that is. Now, the reason why you want to set your makeup in place, it's because it avoids in the future throughout the day to have creasing, and it also sets the makeup beautifully so you look brightened and you look more awake. So I personally like to add a little bit like this. They have the translucent version, and then they also have the one that is for deeper skin tones. I love it. I think it works fantastic. So you're just gonna press it like that. I'm just gonna grab a little bit more, and you're just gonna go ahead and apply it on the back of your hand, just to ensure that you have the same amount everywhere. Now I'm gonna bake on the sides of my cheeks just to give myself a little bit of dimension, and I personally enjoy that because it's a trick that Demel showed me that I just can't get enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. For mascara, I have a couple of options, or a few, I should say. So let's go ahead and start first with the LANCôME. This is the L8. This is a balm. So what does the balm do? It's a balm that makes your lashes grow. So I'm gonna use this for my bottom lashes. Has a little bit of tint. It has they have a color in black, they have a color in red, they have a color in brown, and a green one if I'm not mistaken. So depending on the state or depending on the country, you may or may not have them available. So this one particularly, you can tell that it has that beautiful, almost navy blue, the blue, but it isn't that blue. Now, a lot of people have issues with this mascara because it's a balm. So if you tend to sweat a lot, it's gonna smear, just like any other mascara. They don't have this ones in waterproof, though I wish they would. Because not only did they make your lashes grow, but they're just such a beautiful mascara. Just like that. You can see the blue in it. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna show you, saw the brush. I'm gonna walk you through the other mascaras that I have available here. The Finisils is a 2B mascara, so it's for those people who really like the length of your lashes. Nose Drama, which is one of my favorites. Look at how curved this is. Like, it's very curvy. Very beautiful. I love this one when I want a little bit of an effect of drama. I love that. Let me know in the comments down below which one are you willing to try and why, or which one is your favorite if you've tried it before. Next ones are two of my favorites. First and foremost, I have LANCôME. This is the Idol. Look at how curvy that is. It doesn't have any bristles. It's made of synthetic, so it automatically lifts your lashes. We also have Monsieur Big for full drama. Look at the brush. Monsieur Big is definitely a really beautiful one. So we're just gonna curl the lashes. Hypnose Drama. They do have these ones in brown and black and in waterproof. All of the ones that I showed you last. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just like go over here. Show you. Now for the brows, I'm gonna utilize the Brow Define pencil, and this is in medium brown or number 11. They definitely have a lot of shades. They have burgundy, they have red tones, they have browns, they have medium browns, they have lighter colors, they have black in brows. It's just like very beautiful to have so much variety. So for this, I just like to go ahead and follow my line. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just start stroking over here the hairs and just give a little bit of like what I want. See? And I'm just gonna like just like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Even apply blush, I gotta remove the residue of the powder here. In the case that you feel like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Don't you worry, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it like this. Okay. So they have bronzers in shimmer and matte finish. So I'm just gonna grab both of them. I think these ones are the Soleil ones. And they are so beautiful. They are not orangey whatsoever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it like this. You can even add a little bit of bronzer here just to look a little bit more vacation-y. Just right here. And if you're like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I want to deepen that. You use the same brush where you apply your eyeshadow. And we're just gonna deepen this area. We're grabbing the bronzer, the Soleil bronzer, and just gonna grab and add a little bit of definition. So to make this look even on my face, I'm gonna utilize the same tone. This is number 6. So I'm gonna give you one of those beautiful sunset blush. So I'm gonna add a little bit here. Maybe I'll grab a little bit more and a little bit more here. Just gonna press it here. Just to make it look sunset. I'm gonna apply the number 7. This is more of a coral type of thing. This is more of a coral type of shade. Just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit more here. Just like that. My lips, I'm gonna utilize Bronzell. This is the shade number 11 for lip liner. That is Bronzelle right there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and jump onto one of their newest items. This is Hush Hush Intimate L'Absolute Rouge on number 320. You can tell that it's been loved. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit more coverage, I'm gonna show you really quickly one of my beautiful ways to depot. So I like to do this, and the shade that I'm grabbing here is the number shade 370. This is on the dual finish bisque. This is a cool tone though, like airbrush finish. Just grabbing a little bit, removing the excess. Just exactly what I needed. So, what do we think about this natural French style type of vibe with Lancôme? All products with Lancôme. So this is the way it looks like. Now, aside from the jokes, what do you guys think? This is like a quick 10-minute makeup look, utilizing one of the most iconic brands out there. Very beautifying, very glowy. And it's all here in the Dufe channel. If you guys want to see more reviews on a specific brands, like let's say NYX Cosmetics, Charlotte Tilbury, Huda Beauty, full versions of them, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the selection of the colors and if you would be willing to do this. In the back of my hand, this is more of a highlighter shade. You'll definitely tell right there. I'm gonna apply a little bit. Apply it right here. Just to kind of like give me more of an awake look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This was shade number 1. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Keep it cute, keep it tight, and keep it subscribed.